What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to the Unrelated Sports Podcast. I'm Andy McConnell. With me, as always, is my co-host and a guy who I don't know if he stayed up as late as I did last night, Mr. Cody Allstat. Cody, how are we?
100% did not.
Okay.
I'm doing good.
That's good. I'm tired, so.
Yeah. I bet. I don't think... Actually, I stayed up till 2 o'clock for a baseball game once, but I was in Chicago at the Cubs-Rockies game when it happened.
Oh, nice. So I'm assuming I'm assuming did you have to sit through a rain delay with that?
No, it was the longest time game in Cubs history at the time, at least.
Oh shoot!
Some buddies of mine and we went up to Chicago. Starts with the C, ends with an O, and in the middle there's a cog. That's the super fans, by the way. It was just a complete shit show going there, but we got there. We were supposed to be taking a train into Chicago, but the train got delayed and then canceled, and they ended up bringing us on a Greyhound bus, and we got there like way later than we were supposed to, and so a buddy who we were going to be meeting picked us up and drove us right to the game, so all of our stuff is in a car in downtown Chicago, or like right next to Wrigley Field. Like, we're all just kind of freaking out about it. Our plan was to go to the game, then go out to the bars afterwards. Well, by the time we got done with the game, the bars were closed.
Dang. Did you say did the Cubs win?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
It was long enough to go for. I know it was against the Rockies. We went to 2 games, and they both went into extra innings.
Shoot.
But
by the way, the Jays just scored another run. It's 5-1 right now. Hey, but you know what they say? Nothing good happens after 2 a.m.
I think it's midnight, but yeah.
Well, wait, you said 2. You said 2 a.m.
I know, but I think the saying is midnight.
No, well, I've heard it off of How I Met Your Mother. Nothing good happens after 2 a.m. Okay. So that is the saying I've heard. Okay,
that's fair. You don't really run in circles that would actually ever say anything like that.
I know I don't. I'm lucky if I'm awake past midnight half the time. But
I understand.
Yeah. So, how was your weekend, buddy? How are we doing?
I'm trying to remember what happened this weekend. I know. Oh, we had family pictures. So.
Did you smile nice and big for the camera?
Of course.
Okay, good.
Of course. And
the old fake it really well. The old fake it till you make it approach.
Yeah, pretty much how I live my life.
Okay. Did the kids smile?
The kids did fantastic, actually.
That's good.
Shocking.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, I was really happy with it. So, and I was all smiles anyway because the Dolphins actually won.
Yeah,
and I didn't know how to react to that.
And they won handily. Like,
again, the thing is they didn't have a lot of passing yards, but it was supposed to be the number 1 pass defense in the NFL.
So is Tua just going to wear an eye patch now for the rest of the year? Or?
Maybe. At least the visor. He should keep the visor on.
Oh, I mean, the visor does add a little bit of swag. I mean, look at Josh Allen. He's been wearing one.
Yeah, it's true. What have I said the whole time, though? You put a line in front of him and he plays well. They put an extra lineman the whole time, but he played really well.
So what you're saying is he shouldn't go to Minnesota?
No.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was ugly. We'll get into that later, though.
The Blue Jays have scored 4 runs in the 7th inning. In the previous 17, they have scored 2.
That's pretty good.
That's insane.
Baseball.
Yeah, baseball. Hey, and speaking of baseball, I mean, World Series.
Yeah,
it's been good. It's been really good.
I think we were both kind of in agreement it was going to be a gentleman sweep, but
yep.
I mean, it's still possible, but
yeah, the Dodgers going to have
less and less likely tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a really big World Series comeback to come back and win tonight. But last night's game, Cody. We're recording this on Tuesday, so that's game 4.
Yep.
Last night, Monday night, was game 3, and they played 2 games.
Yeah, literally, like the equivalent.
Yeah, I could only make it through 15 innings. I easily could have made it 18, but my brain said I need to go to bed.
Bomb. Who needs sleep?
I'm kind of feeling sleep right now. Like sleep would feel really good right now. But that Otani guy, I think he's an alien. I don't think he's not from this earth.
Yeah, he's very good at baseball.
Just a little bit.
Do you think
modern day Babe Ruth?
Last night's performance though is affecting?
Oh, Cody, you cut out there. I didn't hear what you said.
Do you think last night's performance is affecting today? Think he's tired?
Maybe a little bit. I mean, he's left some pitches over the plate. Like he hasn't been as dominant, or he wasn't as dominant on the mound as he was his previous pitching performances. And I guess hitting wise, I don't think he's really done anything. So
yeah,
I could see it. But I am really surprised that the Jays have been able to battle back, because I thought you lose that long heartbreaker last night, and normally a team will just that'll sink the ship, but alas, it has not. But maybe Otani, maybe he's just betting on himself here that that they'll get everything turned around and everything.
Yeah, betting seems to be a hot topic right now.
Yeah, just a little bit. So, Cody, should we talk about the NBA for once?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's dive into the NBA. And actually,
why are we talking about the NBA, Cody?
Well, the NBA, I think, the NBA is involved in our weekly Pest of the Week, brought to you by Decor Pest Control. Decor Pest Control offers monthly and quarterly services for residential and commercial pest control, featuring earwigs, cockroaches, ants, bedbugs, bees, fleas, box elder bugs, mice, and rats. Also does termite inspection. Give Cass a call at 563-419-3251 and let him know that the boys at Unrelated Sports Podcast sent you.
That's us.
Yeah, so the FBI is getting involved. There's a lot of 3-letter names coming up here, but
yeah,
Kash Patel had a whole.
He was
speaking about.
Yeah, he had a press conference, didn't he? Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I didn't actually catch the press conference, so I don't know exactly
I didn't either.
What he said.
I don't know what he said. I just saw that he did, and he named a few names. Not as many as they were expecting. Like as it had sounded like they were.
Yeah, I heard there was going to be 30. But slowly but surely, some names are starting to trickle out.
Yeah.
So basically, where this all stems from is there's been this big FBI investigation on sports betting. I think that's where it started at.
Yeah.
Right. Which is weird thing that the FBI is digging into, but whatever.
There's ties with mafia and all that, so I mean, it probably has to do with what's that called, where they RICO cases and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. So there's many different stupid things here that members of the NBA have done. So you have a couple coaches that are getting suspended and arrested for allegedly throwing games.
Yep.
Maybe having some undercover poker games that involved things that you see from like spy movies. Between
That's
like
insane.
cameras under tables, cards marked, X-ray contact lenses.
Like high stakes stuff.
Yeah. And then you have the normal stuff, and this is the thing of with all the sports gambling going on, you knew this was going to happen eventually. It was just kind of a matter of who and when. But there's some point shaving stuff.
I saw something about a guy who was in for like 9 minutes, and he attempted a lot of free throws in that time. Like, there's like a lot of like weird bets that were taking place that they would make sure that they
that their unders hit or something like or it's just weird stuff. And I think even one game, so Chauncey Billups, former Detroit Piston, current soon to be not so current coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, there was a game where I think I can't remember who Portland was playing, but he took their 2 best players out with about 5 minutes left in the game, and they never saw the court. in like a one or two possession ball game.
Like that stuff like just seems so obvious once you look at it in this
Yeah.
lens. How do they think they're going to get away with it if there's any sniff?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, and then I saw the video of Terry Rozier. He's one of the players that's being investigated for throwing games and stuff. And like the turnovers that he had, they were obvious that he was like trying to turn the ball over.
Yeah.
Like it compromises the integrity of the game, and that's what they're trying to obviously fix. But yikes!
Yeah. We were talking about how hard it's going to be for the WNBA to recover if they have a lockout. Will this be as hard to recover from, or is there just
Well,
will it be
it
kind of swept under
might.
the rug?
It depends what all happens, what all transpires from this, because Adam Silver, the NBA commish, might be summoned to Capitol Hill potentially.
Ooh.
Um, so don't know if he's like gonna get fired or like if something will happen there and then he'll end up getting fired or what's gonna happen. So I mean, there's a big domino effect that's getting ready to happen. Just nobody knows exactly what direction all the dominoes are gonna fall in.
Yeah. It's going to get worse way before it gets better.
Yeah, but and apparently Antonio Gates, former Chargers tight end, might be involved in one of these legal poker games, and there's it's a lot of shady stuff,
Yeah.
lot of shady, and like you said,
Unfortunate.
and the mafia is involved too, because
Yeah.
why not?
Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be? So yeah, all between the sports gambling and the illegal poker games. Congrats to all these NBA idiots. You are our pest of the week.
I think that's probably the most depressing thing from all of this for them is being unrelated
Pest.
sports podcast pest of the week.
Oh, duh. I
I
mean,
mean,
this is like wearing the
devastating.
scarlet letter on
Exactly.
you by being the pest of the week. It's just
Did you ever
so.
read that book?
I thought we had to in like one high school.
You would be the guy that
literature
because we were
class.
supposed to did because I was the spark notes on a lot. Actually, reading I did enjoy, so I did read most of the books that I was supposed to.
I know. I did too.
I did. I need to get back into reading.
I do too. I have some biographies and stuff that I want to read. I just need to make time to do it.
Sports, let me assume.
Duh.
Yeah.
Duh. Any other NBA stuff you want to touch on at all? Anything?
The NBA sucks.
Okay. That's Cody with the NBA update.
Wrexham update. I know that Wrexham played on Saturday. They played the number 2 team in their table, and they actually had a 1-1 draw with them. It was actually pretty impressive. They went out early, took an early lead. I think they scored at the 13th minute, and then they gave up the equalizer at about the 80th minute.
Okay.
So, I mean, sometimes when in football, a draw feels like a loss. Sometimes a draw feels like a win, and I think that one kind of counts as one of the ones that feels like a win.
Yeah. Oh, that's understandable.
And then tonight they played in the 4th round of the Carico Cup or something like that, and they lost 2-1 in that. And they lost to a team in League 1 or 2. But
okay. We'll stick on the European side of things. Formula One has a new championship leader.
They do.
And it's not Max.
It is not. I think his odds took a little hit.
I think so. I haven't looked at the odds yet. I'm looking at the championship standings. So Lando Norris won in Mexico over the weekend. He now leads his teammate Oscar Piastri by 1 point.
Wow.
And they are clear of Verstappen by 36 and 35, respectively.
Okay.
So Max still needs a little bit of help.
A lot.
Yeah.
So Lando is now the or according to the betting Poly Market is what I usually use to
Okay.
look at these things. Lando has a 56% chance. Oscar has a 26, and Max has an 18.
Okay. The thing that I wonder is, since Max is still hanging around, if you're McLaren, do you kind of have to put all your eggs into one of the two drivers' baskets and say, yeah, we're going to make sure that one of these guys wins?
Yeah, how do you decide? How do you decide which one though? Because then you piss off the other.
I mean,
Because
I think
you
Lando's
should go
technically,
Lando.
yeah, because I think he's technically their A driver, because that's how they
Okay.
do it in F1. Most
Yeah.
teams have an A and a B driver, and I think technically Lando's their A driver.
And now that he has the lead too, it kind of
Yeah,
gives him a
especially the
little
way
bit
how he
of a
took the
reason to.
championship lead. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't know. We'll find. We'll see. McLaren of late have had ways to completely screw this up. They're not necessarily Ferrari level, but we'll see. Um, let's see. NASCAR is down to their final four now. It's going to
Okay.
be Denny Hamlin and Chase Briscoe from Joe Gibbs Racing against William Byron and Kyle Larson from Hendrick. So
Okay.
the two powerhouse teams going head to head against each other.
Yep. You're kind of wanting Hamlin to win still, right?
Yep.
Because he's in the
Lawsuit,
lawsuit. It'd be
which
really
might be
funny.
potentially getting solved or
Oh.
resolved. Yeah, potentially. I think NASCAR's been hearing some stuff in court, like what the judge has been ruling on for some other matters,
Yep.
and it's not going in their favor at all.
Okay. So they're like, yeah, we might want to settle.
Yeah, but also I think they really are scared about what's going to happen if they hand the championship trophy to Denny and this lawsuit's still not over yet.
That yeah, that's not a good look for him.
No, or well, I guess MJ's not an owner, but if MJ got a mic and Lord knows what could happen there. So yeah, NASCAR championship race will be Sunday at 2 o'clock, right in the heart of the witching hour of Sunday on the good planning right there.
Yep. Fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Um, wrestling. The college season starts in a little less than a little over a week. They have
Okay.
the um, it's a collegiate dual national dual meet tournament. Iowa's the number one seeded team in it. I think Oklahoma State and Nebraska are also seeded well.
Okay.
UNI is going to be down there. It's in Tulsa. Should be
Okay.
a lot of fun. Potential second round match would be um, uh, Ferrari versus Aiden Sinclair from Missouri, who's another like freshman or sophomore phenom. So
Okay.
that should be a really good matchup, hopefully, at 184 pounds.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, college basketball season's right around the corner. That starts next week. Like it usually takes about a week or two into the season, then you start having some kind of fun non-conference matchups where it's a bunch of heavy hitters facing each other. So that'll be fun. I guess anything else you see
Uh,
at all?
NHL season's still going. I know
Yeah.
Florida lost tonight in overtime to um, who was it? I didn't
I could tell
watch
you.
it, but
Dallas is playing Washington right now.
um,
And Alexander Ovechkin is one goal away from, I believe, 900 in his career.
wow. Oh,
So
Anaheim.
hopefully,
Or
okay,
is it Anaheim
the
Ducks?
the Ducks.
Yep.
So hopefully, Dallas can keep Ovechkin off the board just for one more night.
Yeah, you don't want these uh, against you. Like you don't
No,
want big.
no, because then especially when you have to see the highlights about it all. So
Yeah.
well, other than that, Cody, do you want to talk about football?
I thought you'd never ask.
So Cody, just a question for you. How would you like to get paid $54 million to never coach at a program ever again?
Dude, I would be the perfect candidate for that. I
I
don't know
know, so would
why
I.
nobody has ever asked me that. Do you want a bunch of money to not coach for us? Well, hell yeah, I do.
It'd be the best gig in America.
Oh my goodness.
But unfortunately, it couldn't happen to a worse person to get all that money. Because Brian
No,
Kelly is evil.
he's
He's
not
not
a
good.
good. He's not a good dude.
No. Like, so LSU loses. Who did they lose at home to over the weekend?
Uh,
Was it Georgia? Or no, A&M. Texas A&M.
Texas A&M. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they lose at home pretty badly to Texas A&M. And then right after the game, Brian Kelly gets fired. The thing is, normally with coaches when they get canned, like I think even when James Franklin got canned, I think he had a bunch of support from a lot of Penn State players or even former players.
Yep. Yep.
I have not seen one thing about Brian Kelly, one thing good
Nope.
from
I have
any of
not
Brian
seen
Kelly former
anybody.
players.
It's kind of also like when I didn't see anything good when Urban Meyer got canned from Jacksonville.
Yeah,
It was very similar.
yeah. I wonder where he go. Like he's gonna coach again. It's what coaches
Yes.
do. It's just,
Yes.
but Penn State
That would be freaking hilarious.
or if Marcus Freeman leaves, does he go back to Notre Dame?
Oh, that all possibilities.
Or just stick in the SEC? I mean, Florida has an opening. Ole Miss could have an opening if Lane Kiffin leaves. So, yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna be a very interesting offseason in college football.
Maybe he'll come to Wisconsin whenever they fire Luke Fickell. Maybe he'll come to Wisconsin.
What a fall that from grace that program's had the last few years.
I know. Like when we think of Wisconsin, we think of not necessarily good quarterback play, but you think of excellent running backs, an excellent O line, an excellent defense, right?
Yep. Very similar to Iowa, only more playoff ready, I guess. More deeper runs.
I think Iowa has the better defense, but Wisconsin has the better offense.
Yeah.
Like Wisconsin's run game is they maul people. It's what you do. It's what they do. But yeah, I'll give them credit. They hung with Oregon at Oregon. By the way, so have you seen this little trend that's been going on in student sections left and right where guys are taking off their shirts or going shirtless? It started at Texas A&M a few weeks ago. Or not Texas A&M, Oklahoma State. Well, it starts with a few guys and then it gradually becomes to a big, like, they basically take over a whole section.
Yep.
The Oregon Duck decided to participate.
Oh, God.
This week.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's about how you would imagine.
I have to look that up.
Yeah, it's been a pretty. I'll admit it's been going on at like a bunch of different campuses throughout each week, and yeah, it started at Oklahoma State when they were getting the living daylights kicked out of them, and it started with a few guys, and then eventually just gradually turned into a whole group, and I think they took over like one or two sections.
Let me see this here. Oh,
yeah.
My
you see
goodness.
It? Yeah. Cue the duck.
Dude, that's just fun.
Somebody said this is right now the cure to or this is curing the male loneliness epidemic that's going on. It's just a bunch of dudes going shirtless at a football game.
It's something.
Yeah. You know what else is something? The Indiana Hoosiers are a machine.
They are very, very good.
Second or third best team in the country, I would say.
I would have a hard time putting anybody other than Ohio State above them right now.
Yeah, A&M might be the one team. A&M's got some dudes. Yeah,
and A&M has they've played a schedule, like they haven't had a cakewalk, and they're playing really well. But
yeah,
I mean they've had some shit teams that they play because in the SEC that's what they do. But
what do you mean? It just means more.
Yeah, they are 8-0 in the SEC. Like,
yeah,
it's not anything to be balked at.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I mean, Mendoza's playing awesome. IU's defense is really good. They are really, really good. But I still think they're not quite in. I think Ohio State's in their own weight class right now.
Yep. Ohio State's biggest problem is going to be Ohio State getting in their own way.
Like against Michigan.
Yeah.
Because for some reason that right now was just the one wrench or that they can't. Yeah.
Yep.
Texas won, right?
Yeah. Let's talk about that game. So,
Okay.
Texas looked like shit for just over 3 quarters. I mean, they started off. Texas had a 60-yard pass play, and then Arch ran it in for 3 yards out on the next play for take off 7-0 start. And then Mississippi State drove down in like 6 plays, scored a go ahead or tying touchdown. In the second quarter, Texas had a 10-play drive of 37 yards. A 37-yard 10-play drive. Like, Texas was playing really well in the field position game at times, but and then it was all Mississippi State for a while. So Texas scored that with 4:14 left in the. Oh no. With 12:41 left in the quarter, then after that it was all Mississippi State. They scored a touchdown to tie it. Then they had a go-ahead field goal with 2 minutes and 30 left in it, and then they scored a touchdown right before half to go up 24-14, and then they start off the third, or they end the third quarter by going up by 17 with 26 seconds left in the quarter. And then Texas is down 17 going into the fourth quarter. Arch has not played well. And then he heated up pretty quickly. And he had a 6-yard pass for a touchdown on a 5-play, 80-yard drive to put them within 10. And I was like, okay, maybe we have a game. And then immediately I saw, never mind, Mississippi State scored a 62-yard touchdown pass within like 3-play drive. So, okay, never mind. Then Texas gets the ball back, had a 9-play drive, scored a touchdown, bring it within 10. And then they got a field goal to bring it within 7. And then they forced Mississippi State to punt the ball with about a minute, or about just under 2 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
Ran it back for a touchdown for a 79-yard punt return.
Wow.
Touchdown to tie it. And then in overtime, and at the end of that, was it in overtime or just before overtime, end of regulation? I'm not sure, but Arch had a concussion, was pulled out.
Yeah, I did see that.
And then the backup quarterback, I don't remember his name, but he threw like the floater from the Rookie of the Year up in the air, and it was caught. It was actually immediately ruled incomplete, and then they reviewed it, and it was caught to go touchdown. And then Mississippi State, after giving up a big lead, and they were dejected. And then I think it got down to fourth. They didn't move the ball at all. Got to 4th and 10, and then they had 2 or 3 false starts in a row, and game, set, match. Texas wins their second game in a row in OT. Thank God.
Hey, they keep winning. That's good.
Yeah. And Arch looked better. Like, he ended up with 350 yards passing, and like I think he about 66%. So 3 touchdowns and a pick.
Because Texas ends the season with A&M, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yes, which is good, because that always used to be like the rivalry game on like Thanksgiving night or the day after Thanksgiving. So
I think now we play.
Bringing that back.
We used to play for a while. We were playing Texas Tech. I think it used to be kind of like we'd play Texas Tech and then Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Which was fun, but
Realignment ruins it all.
It has.
Unfortunately. Let's see. What else college-wise went on? Oh, yeah. Iowa, smashed PJ Fleck's boat.
Yes.
Into a billion pieces.
Yeah, I did not expect that at all. Like that.
Well, I didn't either.
They didn't even do anything in the second half. They just kind of coasted, but...
Which, when they were up by so much, that's kind of all they had to do. I mean, Gronowski, I think, he had, 100 yards in the first quarter?
Yeah, and then 130 yards overall.
Yeah, because again, you're right. They just kind of coasted the rest of the game. Caden Weegen is probably the best returner in the nation.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, early in the season, I was like, and now, holy cow, he's very good.
Yeah.
Flashes of Tim Dwight. Maybe it's just because they're both D white.
Yeah.
But
did you see that block though on the punter?
Oh my God! Yes. Who threw the block?
I don't know. It was a guy wearing an unnamed jersey because
he knocked him out.
Yeah, that was.
It was great.
I mean, I love I love punters, but it's funny when you just see them just get leveled. It's like on you remember the Deshaun Jackson against the Giants punt return?
Yes.
And then Matt Dodge just got.
Was that the Miracle at the Meadowlands?
Yeah, number 2. Yeah. But yeah, Matt Dodge just got obliterated when DJX got to midfield. That was
punters are not the greatest tacklers, it turns out.
Unless your name's Pat McAfee, but he's special. He's one of one.
Yes, he is.
I got one more kind of big college game in the FCS level. It was number 1 North Dakota State against number 2 South Dakota State. Yeah, the champs are still the champs for a reason.
Yeah, they beat the crap out of SDSU, didn't they?
Yeah, I think 38-7 was the final score. It was 21-0, early second quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big Brother is still there, unfortunately.
Alabama is still pretty good. I think they had a scare that game, but they.
Yeah, who did they beat?
South Carolina.
Yeah, that game actually they were trailing late, and then South Carolina had a fumble, I believe. I think it was a fumble, and then Bama scored, took control, and then it was over from there. But Lenore Sellers kept South Carolina in that game.
Ole Miss took care of Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, Lane Kiffin is a national treasure. I know he said something after I can't remember what he was saying during his post-game interview, but he's one of one.
You either love him or hate him.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of in-between on Lane Kiffin.
No. Do you think he stays at Ole Miss?
Why not? I mean...
Because Florida could offer a bigger paycheck. That's the only reason. Yeah. But personally, I think he stays because I think he's actually really happy that he gets... Because I think his daughter goes there. So, he's happy that I think he gets to actually spend some more time with her.
Yep.
And I don't know if they have any more kids that go there or not, but...
he seems like he'd actually be a fun dude. Vanderbilt had a good game against Mizzou.
Diego Pavia is a Heisman frontrunner, along with Mendoza from Indiana. Pavia is a fun watch. I think he's 40, but he's a fun watch.
I think he's also. I think I mentioned this last year. He's related to former Hawkeye wrestler Real Woods.
Oh, okay. I don't remember you saying that. You probably did, but
I did. Just like you planned it though this year, everybody thought Pavia and Mendoza, top 2 Heisman.
I keep seeing all the comments. Everybody wants Indiana versus Vandy for the Natty.
That seems like something you would only get on NCAA college football, but are the stars aligning?
They could be. In my first season with Indiana, we lost in the Natty, and then we went on a tear after that. So maybe this is the start of Indiana's dynasty run.
Could be.
If it is, it just means that video games are real. So, anything else college-wise you want to touch on at all?
BYU beat the crap out of Iowa State. That was...
They came back and beat the living daylights out of them,
Yes.
too.
Yes.
And their quarterback wears like a number in the 40s.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I don't know why. It's one of the weirdest things. Yeah, like Bachmeyer, or however you pronounce his last name. It's something like that. But yeah, he wears a number in the 40s and plays quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is Iowa not ranked, by the way, after...
Because it's Iowa. I mean, just in all honesty.
Like,
SEC bias.
yeah. Louisville is, but Iowa's not.
Well, but these are the last couple weeks of the AP poll too.
That's
like
true.
we're going to get to the CFP rankings, and they should be ranked then at that.
South Florida's ranked. Who else is?
Well, and also, especially with the CFP rankings, they like to juice the rankings a little bit. Like there are teams that shouldn't be ranked that sometimes you put them in there just because, hey, look, this team has a top 25 win, or like Iowa will be in there by the time they play Oregon in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
That way you get a top 25 matchup, which hopefully game day goes there.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
It would. And also, because then you could get the biggest star currently probably on the planet as your guest picker.
Good point.
I mean...
Are they inviting us? Oh, you're not talking about us. Okay.
No. Unfortunately, Cody, I'm not talking about us. Some chick that wears 22. Might be a Chiefs fan, but...
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
I do at times.
That's a Taylor Swift song, by the way.
I know.
Do you? I'm not sure how much you know about pop culture.
My pop culture actually isn't too bad, I don't think.
When you have to say I don't think afterwards, it can't be great.
Just in my humble opinion.
Okay.
Okay, moving on. Cody, should we go to the NFL?
We're better.
Well, that's good, because the Vikings are bad. They are really bad.
Things are not looking very good for them. Carson Wentz is done for the season. No.
Yeah. You saw
is
the injuries.
JJ ready?
Ready or not, here he comes.
I mean, yeah. Who's their backup?
Max Brosmer, the rookie out of Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Personally, you know who I think Minnesota should trade for?
Kirk Cousins?
No. I've actually heard that's a rumor that they might actually be going after that. Give me Jameis on that team.
Famous Jameis would be fun on
basically any team. Yeah. But give me Jameis on Minnesota, because they're probably going to be the most exciting 4 or 5 win team ever. Because he's going to throw it to Justin Jefferson a lot. Yeah.
He would throw it up to him for sure.
He'd throw it to the other team a lot too.
50-50 ball. Like, he would be the definition of a 50-50 ball.
Yep.
But entertainment and crab legs.
Yes. Do they sell crab legs in Minneapolis?
I don't know. I got crabs there.
Also, Justin Herbert, he's having a good week.
Yeah.
He's having a very good week so far. I mean, he played well. Also, Kamani Vidal, my cousin Clayton's teammate at Troy, he had himself a really, really good game. But yeah, Jay Herbo has a good game against Minnesota on Thursday. Saves his smoking hot girl from getting hit with a ball at a Lakers game.
Yeah.
And then he was at the World Series game last night.
Oh, was he? I didn't see that part.
He did not make it all 18 innings, though. He said he had to wake up early for work.
Bum.
I know. Who didn't stay awake for all 18 last night?
A lot of that draft class had a really good week.
Yeah, you're right.
Honestly.
I mean, minus one of them that's hurt.
Minus the number 1 pick.
Yeah. I still think there's a chance that draft class is going to... And honestly, if you just look at that draft class, like, head to toe, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
It really is.
Not just the quarterbacks. Do you think Minnesota should go back to McCarthy? Just go back to that quick.
If you don't, you're risking losing him. So it's kind of, you have to.
Yeah.
I don't think it's great for them, but you have to see what you got in the kid now, or you're never going to find out.
Yeah. Personally, I still think they should have sat him
Oh,
like this whole year.
100%, yes, but at this point now
Oh,
that once
yeah.
you started him, it's very hard to bench them and then bring him. Like
But
I
I was,
did work out for Bryce Young.
that's what I was going to say. I was thinking about that earlier today. Is because I was talking with somebody about that. Is that this is
You
kind
talked
of could.
you
What?
talked to somebody else about sports than me.
Well, when you're not at work, I have to.
Fair.
But, uh, yeah, that's what I brought. I brought up that to somebody too. Is that yeah, this could be kind of like a semi Bryce Young situation. Just they didn't officially say that McCarthy was benched. It was more of, hey, your ankle's hurt.
Yeah.
It looked fine when he had to jump to get out of the way from getting rolled over on the sideline on Thursday. By the way, that would have been probably the most Minnesota thing ever if their future quarterback gets taken out on the sideline and is out for the rest of the year.
That'd be really funny.
It would have. It really
It'd be
would have.
sad because I don't want to see anybody getting hurt.
Yeah. Well,
But,
your name's Deshaun, but
yeah, I don't really like him. I wonder what he's doing.
Getting more massages. I don't know. Trying to, because he did re-rupture his Achilles, so
Interesting.
But yeah, I think you're right though. If you're Minnesota, you got to go to McCarthy now. Congrats, you get to play Detroit. Welcome back.
Ooh. Well, good thing their offensive line is great.
Yeah, it's only held together by duct tape and super glue. That's it.
I don't know if you'd say duct tape. Maybe Scotch tape because duct tape's a little stronger.
Yeah, that's true. Scotch tape and Elmer's glue.
Maybe
Not super glue.
Kindergartners throwing it down for them.
So Cody, then this next game on my list, we're supposed to talk about the Dolphins.
How about them Dolphins?
So what did they do right? Like, I didn't watch any of this game. What did they do right, and what did Atlanta do bad?
So Miami, it looked like they ran at you all kinds of different ways. They just kept them guessing with. They put 6 linemen in and just ran the ball and ran it at them in different ways. When they were expecting a zone run, they had a
jet sweep.
Yeah, or they just had different schemes. They kept changing it up. It looked like San Francisco running the ball.
That's what I was gonna say. Can I ask a question here? So you're telling me a Shanahan disciple actually had success running a Shanahan type offense?
It was crazy, and then it opened up the passing game. Like Tua didn't throw for a ton of yards, but he did throw 4 touchdowns against the number 1 pass defense in the NFL. It was really, really eerie. It was in the Georgia Dome where Tua and Waddle connected for a touchdown pass in the national championship, and it was almost the exact same play that they ran for a touchdown pass in this game.
Was it the Natty or was it the SEC title game? Because they play that there.
I thought it was the Natty.
Okay.
I thought it was the Natty. But either way.
Yeah, that's nuts.
It was intense.
How did Cousins look? Like, in all honesty, how did he look?
He didn't look very good. Okay. He looked really bad. I don't know. I don't really know what Miami's defense looked like. They showed up for the first time all year. Because I don't think they gave the ball to their running back Bijan quite enough. Miami did stop him a lot.
Okay.
But which was weird because I think I saw in the betting world that his odds, he had the second highest single total, over under that they've had ever on one site.
Dang.
And he didn't come close. I would have told you before the game after watching the last few weeks, take the over for sure, and it would not have paid out.
Do you think that's part two because Penix was out and Drake London was also out? Like why you guys were able to focus on Bijan enough?
I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know. I do not understand Weaver's defense 95% of the time. It hasn't looked good, so.
Okay. Well, and I mean, Atlanta's offense is ultra predictable too. Like
Yes.
I've watched a few of their games, and they know exactly where the ball's going or what they're going to do. And I know Raheem Morris is more defense, but I still think there's a chance if they don't start to show any improvement like the second half of the year, he's going to get fired.
Yeah, they've
Because
been
his game management's not great either, like time management and stuff. I know a lot of coaches aren't, but
they've been really weird because of their losses are to bad teams and their wins are against a couple good teams.
You know who they remind me of? Iowa teams of the past. They play up or down to their competition.
100%. But like Iowa teams of the past are always close. This was never close.
That's true. Well, I mean, their losses aren't close though. I mean,
they get blown.
Minus San Francisco. I mean, that game was close.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they get blown out of the water by Miami. Get blown out of the water by Carolina.
Yep. They beat the Bills.
I know. I don't get them at all. And speaking of not getting, Cody, the New York Jets have won a football game.
Holy cow, Andy! There is hope for you.
Oh no! Why? Why? Just why?
If the Jets can win, you can win, Andy.
I do win though. I won some money this week too.
The thing that you have to do is you have to put your cards out there, Andy. You just have to play to win. The Jets actually came out and played Justin Fields, the literal lowest percentage winning quarterback of all time, with a minimum of 50 starts.
Yeah.
Won the Jets their first game this season against one guy we know thinks of the greatest quarterback of all time.
Not elite.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah. And I mean...
So, Andy, all you have to do, go out there, take 50 shots. One of them's going to say yes.
Well, thanks, Cody. I appreciate that.
I'm going to use that as my Zip and Zoop zinger of the week, though.
Okay. It was a very long way to get there, but yes.
It was, but...
If
the Jets can win, Andy can get a date.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, I would have put more money on Andy getting a date than the Jets winning this season at one point.
Yeah, that was... Yeah.
I might call, the hell? The NBA and ask them where I have to bet. But...
So, who's the Zinger of the Week brought to you by, Cody?
Zippin'?
Do you have that up?
I do, but I got distracted. This week's Zip and Zoop Zinger is brought to you by the boys at Zip and Zoop's Detailing, where Reese and Ray like to trash talk, where they love to keep vehicles clean inside and out. They clean anything from side-by-sides, trucks, and cars, all the way to skid loaders and tractors. They like to support first responders, law enforcement, military, and veterans with a Patriot discount of 20% off their detail. Give Reese and Ray a call at 563-380-9772. Tell them that Andy and Cody sent you.
Yeah. Mostly Cody, but yeah.
Oh, sad.
You know, the most Jets thing ever, though, is that Fields wasn't the one that threw the game-winning touchdown pass.
I know. Breece Hall.
It was Breece of all people. And it was a double clutch to Jason Taylor's son.
Yep. That hurts a little bit.
Oh, the Jets.
The hapless Jets.
But I will say, and I'm trying to think the right way how to word this here. I don't want to be insensitive, but, you know, Nick Mangold, Jets legend, center, passed away early, I think late Saturday night, early Sunday morning due to chronic kidney disease, which he'd been battling for, I think, the last, basically 20 years.
Yeah.
And how many times do we see it where either a current player or a franchise legend passes away,
Yeah,
and something's in the air that the team ends up finding a way to win?
it's true. Also, like it kind of was fitting because he grew up only like a half hour away from the Bengal Stadium. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Which again is it's just all freaky how it all happens.
yeah. Nick Mangold was a bad man. Like, and I
Yes, he
think that in a good
was.
way. He was one of the best centers of all time.
And it's when the Jets had a good offensive line. Like
Yeah,
he was their linchpin, and then you had like DeBrickashaw Ferguson there. I can't remember who else they had him on that offensive line. Maybe Alan Faneca, I think, is one of the guards, maybe. But yeah, that offensive line was really good. Like,
if there was
yeah,
something
so
Rex Ryan did right,
yeah, and
he
I
was.
will say, Rex has this very tough guy persona, and they broke the news on NFL Countdown, and I don't know if Rex knew or if even if he did, but they gave let him talk for about a minute and a half, and it's just the waterworks
Yeah,
were coming out, which
yeah,
I mean,
rightfully so.
rightfully so, no shame in any of that. But
Nope. No.
and Cody, on that, just quick little interjection here: the Toronto Blue Jays have tied up the World Series.
2-2.
Yeah, they hold on 6-2 to win the game,
Okay.
but
And now it goes to. Is it
it's still in LA tomorrow night.
okay? Was tonight
And then,
was in LA too?
yep. So we're guaranteed Game 6 in Toronto Friday night.
Okay.
So
Pisses you off a little bit.
little bit. But
On
the
Halloween.
the World Series trophy will be in Rogers Center on Friday night.
Okay.
Just don't know who's gonna be having a chance to clinch that night.
That's true.
But somebody will.
Someone will have the
Okay.
opportunity.
Okay. Back to football. Drake May's really good.
He has been playing very good football.
Like I think he's second or third in the MVP race right now.
Yeah.
If you look at the odds.
Yep. He's deservedly so.
Also, Mike Vrabel, probably going to be coach
Very
of the year.
good coach. He should be.
Very good.
I
Very good
told
coach.
you he was getting. I mean, I said that was oh shit when they hired him. I was like, I don't like that.
Yeah. Oh, wait, you're not like Kirk O'Chains? You don't like that?
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, he's good. He's very good.
Very good
You know who's
coach.
also really good? Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
He had 5 sacks.
Yeah, he set the franchise record for the most sacks in a single game for the Browns.
And they got beat by 19.
And he was sitting at the end of the bench by himself.
I don't feel bad for him.
I don't either. Not even a little bit.
He chose money over wanting to win.
Yeah. Which, that's fine.
Yeah, get your bag.
It's
no problem with that.
No, I don't have a problem with that, except for the fact that he was saying the opposite.
Exactly.
Like, if he hadn't come out and said, oh, I don't care about the money, I want to win, and then he signs a giant contract with a shit team, nobody believes you anymore.
Hey, I just want to make a quick comment. This is like the most you've swore in like the last, I don't know how many podcasts. Like,
this one's rated R, I guess. Andy,
episode name. There we go.
I should have asked your mom before I made this episode actually to see if she was okay with you listening to it.
You already did the zip and zoom. You just gotta keep going more.
It's what I do, Andy.
You are the rated R superstar, so we're just gonna.
Hell yeah, I love that.
That's good. There was a professional wrestler that had that nickname. I can't remember who it was, but
he's my new idol.
Okay.
He's probably like the worst wrestler of all time.
No, I think he was actually pretty good. I think his name was Edge. I think that's who it was.
I have no idea.
Yeah. But yeah, just back to Miles. Yeah, I don't feel bad for him at all.
No.
He chose money, which again, good for him. But don't expect any of us to feel bad for you now.
No.
Because you're stuck in Cleveland. Congrats.
Yeah.
But still, 5 sacks is 5 sacks. That's pretty good.
It's pretty awesome. The Eagles, Jalen Hurts.
Not bad.
He doesn't suck.
The tush push sucks.
The tush push is coming to a close, I think. But
like, how was that not a fumble? Not that it was going to change the outcome of the game.
No,
but
it's 100% a fumble.
Yeah,
if you're gonna,
if they let that go a few more seconds, and let's say Hurts gains 4 yards,
Yeah,
like just falls ahead 4 yards, then it's no problem. Then it's not forward progress was ruled on the play. But because Hurts fumbled the ball, it's like nope, forward progress was his forward progress was ruled right there.
yeah, it's so dumb. They need to get rid of it, and not because it's cheating or what. They just
Yeah.
it. They wouldn't need to get rid of it if they just officiated it correctly.
But they can't. It's like an borderline impossible play to officiate correctly.
Yeah.
Like we're getting to that point. Like that's the ultimate problem. Is that you're right. It's that it can't be it's not officiated correctly. But at this point, I don't know if the refs can.
Right.
Also, poor one out for Cam Scadaboo. That was bad.
Yeah, that looked really nasty.
He tried to walk it off too. That's the crazy thing.
I doubt that you ever saw the movie Saw.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, not a horror movie guy,
right.
Honestly, but
yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
In the movie Saw, it gets its name because the guy at the end was like supposed to be sawing off his own leg to get out of the thing, and I saw a clip from at the end of the movie. He was doing that too, like he tied it off, and it was like the two guys in the room, and it was like Cam
Scadaboo and Jackson Dart.
Cam and Jackson Dart in the locker room, and it was the guy sawing off his own leg. Like that's Cam trying to get back out there.
Oh my gosh.
He's the most entertaining football player in the NFL right now.
Oh, right now, yeah, hands down.
Yeah.
The only good news is that maybe this might actually save his career for about another 2 years.
That's true.
For all the headshots that he's not going to take.
he had butted Jackson Dart when he was on the stretcher on the back of the Gator or whatever.
It reminds me of one of my players. I'll share this in a minute, but it's like Tucker Kraft. Like, did you see the video of that? Like, he headbutted some dude, and the dude had his helmet on, Tucker Kraft didn't. Some of these guys are they're born different.
They
like,
are.
Even more different than a lot of the other NFL players. Like, certified
you gotta be
psychos.
A little crazy, but good.
Yeah.
Good heavens. Good heavens, son.
Yeah. But, yeah, Philly wins. Eventually lost to the Giants. Saquon Barkley, welcome to the 2025 season. He had like a 60-yard touchdown run.
Yep. First time we really talked about him this year.
But then I think he also got hurt in the game. So, Madden curse. Also, welcome to the 2025 season. Buffalo's woke up post-bye.
Yep.
But Carolina didn't have Bryce Young. Andy Dalton didn't look great.
Yeah, Red Rifle is... He's worse
I think
than Joe Flacco.
AJ Epinesa had a touchdown, I believe.
Did he?
Or at least he kicked up a ball or something like that. I don't know. I think it was a good day to be an Iowa defensive guy.
Yeah, because his brother had his first sack as a Hawkeye this weekend, so...
Oh, nice.
Yep.
The Bears suck.
The Bears are not good.
Suck.
The Ravens...
They have life.
They do, and...
They might be losing a draft pick or two, but they have life.
Their quarterback comes back this Thursday, so...
Against who, Cody? Who did they play?
Nobody. I don't remember.
I'm going to be honest, and because I already did my picks for next week, I actually had a hard time picking that game, because doesn't Miami actually historically play well against Baltimore?
No.
Like since Tua's been their quarterback?
They won one. They won one that they were down. They were getting their butts handed to them, and then they came back and won.
I thought they won two. I thought they won that. Didn't they win that Thursday night game, the Robert Hunt game?
Wasn't that the one where they came back and was that the one they came back from? No, that was. You're right. Maybe they do have two.
Yeah,
2 wins against them.
Look at me, even knowing your own team better than you do.
I guess so. Well, yeah, Andy, you have no life. I barely get to watch TV.
Valid point. You're married and have kids, so
yes.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. So
you're my go-to guy when I ask any stat. So
I'm most people's go-to guy when they ask any stat. So Baltimore, the doors crept open just a little bit, in terms of the playoffs, right? Just a little bit, especially if they get Lamar back now.
Yeah, because their division ain't doing well.
No.
They're yeah. The Ravens or the Steelers do not do well in the second half of the season normally.
Mm.
Anyway,
Nope.
yeah, it'll be interesting.
Okay. Um, this whole week was like upset week. It was
Yeah,
weird. Houston handed it to San Francisco. Like
they
that game was
really
never
did.
close.
It was a stomping.
Stroud
Uh,
had some good moments. He had some bad ones, but he had a lot of good moments.
it was his best game of the season
Yeah. George Kittle caught his first touchdown of the year in triple coverage.
on
National.
National Tight Ends Day.
That is true. So it was kind of fitting. But yeah, so good one for Houston. I don't know what it means for San Francisco.
Yeah, I don't either.
They might get Brock back soon.
Does it
We'll
make
see.
this week? You're gonna say that, but like most weeks, you wouldn't. The quarterback play hasn't been an issue.
No, it really hasn't. I mean, the only thing is that Mac Jones has been really dinged up of late. Like not quite Carson Wentz level, but he's been having trouble, like walking basically.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what that game means. I don't know what to take away from that game. Other than Houston's uniforms, I hated. But
Yeah, I didn't like their helmet either.
no,
Where's the
why they did this whole rebrand? Why?
yeah?
There's no need to. Don't get me started. I can go on for days about their rebrand. It's so stupid. So stupid. Um Tampa beats New Orleans.
New
There's not.
Orleans
Oh,
is changing their quarterback.
yep, they're going to rookie Tyler Shuck. I think that's how you pronounce actually the last name. It's
Really?
weird how it's spelled. Yeah. I think it's
I thought it
pronounced
was
Shuck.
I thought it was like Shao.
Yeah, I know that's what it looks
it's
like.
weird. It's yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
But Anthony Nelson had a touchdown from
Nice.
Iowa. So
Nice.
uh yeah.
The Broncos beat the crap out of the Cowboys.
Yeah. Bo Nix looked pretty good.
He does. He's had some. He's not going through a sophomore slump really. He has at times,
Yeah.
but this week he wasn't. I guess.
Yeah.
Did I read it right that the Cowboys have not beat the Broncos since '95?
Like overall or just in Denver?
Maybe it was just in Denver, but
Could be. I honestly don't know.
you're supposed to be the stat guy, Andy.
I know, I'm sorry. I did see Pat Surtain's gonna be out like 4 to 6 weeks.
Well, that's
Potentially.
not good.
With a pec injury. Or pec or shoulder, I can't remember which one it was. So his first game back might be against Green Bay. So that's great. But yeah, I think Dak's MVP candidacy and his hopes
It
there.
took a pretty big dive.
Oh shoot! Right before halftime, they're in Brandon Aubrey range, which is basically as soon as they got to the 40-yard line,
Yep.
like their own 40-yard line.
Yep.
And Dak throws a ball into triple coverage and robs us of like the first ever 80-yard field goal, maybe. Like not even the first 70-yard field goal.
It was
It'd
in
be the first
Denver
80-yard
too,
field
wasn't
goal.
it? Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a little bit that was a shame.
Sucks.
But and speaking of sucks, the Tennessee Titans suck.
They're not a good football team. No.
No, the Indianapolis Colts are the best team in football? Question mark.
Hard to argue against. I think they're the most complete team.
I think so too. Did you see the picture of the running lane that Jonathan Taylor had?
Oh my goodness!
Like
Matt.
you and I could even get like 5 yards off of that.
Right. Like unbelievable.
I'm very thankful to have drafted Jonathan Taylor in fantasy football. I just want to say that right now.
Yeah, I've not said the words thankful for anything of my fantasy football teams.
Yeah, we're on a little 3-game heater right now, so we're just going to enjoy the
Nice.
ride until we finally cool off. And speaking of enjoying the ride, Cody,
Love
Sunday was fun.
Love probably had his best game as a Packer, honestly.
Oh, hands down, even better than probably the game in Dallas. Actually, yeah, I don't know. That game in Dallas was really special too. The playoff game, I mean, but for sure, best regular season game.
Yeah, he looked solid, really solid.
Would you, if I would have told you before that game that Brett Favre owned the record for consecutive completions as
That
a Packer?
shot, I honestly like that was like gunslinger Brett Favre had a record for the most completions in a row.
And
That's
now,
crazy.
the guy who they basically say is more like Favre than he is Rodgers and Jordan Love. Hey, he has that bit that gunslinger ties Brett Favre's record
That's
for
pretty cool.
consecutive completions. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Even when Green Bay was up 10 late, I was still a little worried. I've seen that bad.
Yeah, you've seen Rodgers construct some miraculous comebacks before.
Here's what I was waiting. I was waiting for them to go down and score, or even if they don't get the onside kick, stop Green Bay, and then win the game on a Hail Mary. Because I've seen that movie happen before.
I did see one of the best onside attempts I've seen this season in the Dolphins game. The Falcons tried one, and it was a thing of beauty. They didn't recover it, but like their receiver, they should have. Their receiver dove at the ball right after it crossed the 10-yard lines and should have had it, but then the Dolphins, I think Waddle might have came up with it, but it was.
Was it one of the bouncers or was it one of the spinners?
I don't know for sure.
Oh, okay, I was just curious.
I just saw the end of it, like, holy cow, that should have worked, but thank goodness it didn't.
Okay. Also, Micah Parsons good at football. Don't know if I mentioned that all. Just one last thing, just about that game. I was a little worried in the first half because Rashawn Gary did a sack of Rodgers, and then he did the belt.
Oh,
and normally when people do the discount double check belt, it does not end well.
That's good. It's going.
Except for Fred Warner the one time in the playoffs. That stupid 2021 game. But yeah, I was very thankful that Green Bay got the win. And Pittsburgh's jerseys were atrocious. My goodness, so bad.
And I wouldn't have minded Green Bay's if they had their normal helmet.
Thank you.
They wouldn't be that bad.
I don't like the white helmet.
Freaking white helmet just bothered me.
I know. Thank you. If it was white and had maybe the gold stripe down the middle, that might help it a little bit. Like it'd be like inverse basically. But I like it. Green Bay's one of those. It's one of those helmets that you don't have to change.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, it's one of those that you do not have to change. Like Pittsburgh doesn't have to change theirs.
It was so stupid. Yeah, Pittsburgh's. I don't know. Their jersey still wouldn't look good with their normal helmet, but like it would look better. Yeah.
So now,
and plus,
Love and Rodgers did a.
What was up with Rodgers' helmet? His looked weird.
Because he got a new helmet.
It's like big.
He abandoned.
It looked like
he abandoned what. It did. Yeah, whatever helmet he used to have,
which is fine.
Maybe they don't make them anymore. But yeah, he.
Oh, that's right. He had to. Like he was pissed about that, wasn't he?
Yeah. But yeah, apparently, so Rodgers and Love did a jersey swap, I guess, in the locker or in the outside the locker rooms after the game. So yeah, so now Love, instead of getting just a normal Steelers Rodgers jersey, he gets that. Whatever you want to call it.
Atrocity.
Yes, thank you.
It's kind of a little weird though. For like, Rodgers has. I'm sure he has a few Packers jerseys up, and then he has that weird one too now. Like, it's not.
The Packers one isn't weird though.
It's not a Packers jersey. Like it still looks different than a normal.
Not the jersey. One. No, it's a normal away one.
The 100% normal.
Yeah, yeah. It's their normal, basically their normal jersey.
I thought the coloring was a little different on it. I thought you usually have a little green on it. I don't think there was any green.
On the collar, I think there was. Maybe a little bit on the shoulder pads too, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but yeah, I'm pretty sure like the only thing that was different is that they have the white pants and then the white helmet. Other than that, the jersey is basically the same. Also, as I mentioned, tight end psycho Tucker Kraft. He had a good game on National Tight Ends Day. Are you looking at the pictures? Are you trying to go side by side here?
It just didn't look right to me.
Okay.
Maybe it was just the helmet that made it look that way to me.
I think it was. The helmet throws everything off.
It must be.
I mean, Green Bay is 4-0 in that They're I think they call them the winter warning or winter white. I can't remember what they call their jerseys, but they're 4-0 when they wear those helmet jersey combos. But is Tucker Kraft kind of establishing himself as what top 5, maybe even top 3 tight end in football?
I don't know.
What'd you say?
I think tight end is one of the most difficult positions to grade in that way.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Because even the top guys don't perform all the time.
Yeah, it's so hit or miss.
He's very good, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's understandable. And then, okay, so we'll move on to Monday night. There's only one game, thankfully. Kansas City.
They struggled.
They won?
They won.
Yeah. Holmes threw 2 picks.
Yeah. Both weird, but
yeah. But hey, they won.
It wasn't a fun
they had
game
moments
to
where they
watch.
looked. Yeah, they had moments where they looked like Kansas City. But the one thing that would give me a little cause for concern, if that offensive line just still did not look good, Mahomes got popped a lot, and some of that's from holding on to the ball too long, but some of it's just their low line got worked.
I guess, which team's defensive fronts scare you?
Across the whole NFL or just the NFC or the AFC?
Well, AFC, I don't think there's many. Maybe
Denver,
Indianapolis, Denver.
Yeah, but
Indianapolis
NFC
isn't scary, but NFC,
yeah.
It's definitely Philly,
Detroit, Green Bay. Those are your big 3. Maybe the Rams. Rams have a bunch of underrated guys. I think they have a sneaky good defensive line. But yeah, other than that, nobody else.
Because I don't know. I don't know what their thought process is on it.
Yeah, but now Kansas City gets a big game this week. Get to go to Buffalo. They're favored in that game.
They are
by 1.5. So, anything else you want to touch on from this week that was in the National Football League?
The NFL's still messed up. It's just weird.
I mean, the Colts and Daniel Jones are the best team in football.
Daniel Jones has looked so good.
But what's the best friend to a quarterback? It's an excellent running game. And he has the best running back right now in football. Right now.
Yes. And his offensive line is playing so well.
I think people are starting to remember that Quentin Nelson might be one of the better guards in all football, because that kind of went away for a couple of years, and it's like, oh yeah, this guy's actually he's still good.
He's very good.
Might get a gold jacket potentially. He's very good. So, well, Cody, let's dive into some picks. By the way, we tied.
We did tie this week. What a shocker! We had all the exact same picks.
I still can't believe we did that.
That's very strange for us. That's definitely a first. This week's pick segment is brought to you by Trayskull.
Do you think he can make us a plaque that we tied? Or is this the first time for everything?
Maybe. I'm gonna ask him to make something for the.
I know. As soon as I said that, it's like, oh no.
I'm not gonna go there, but.
Yeah. Okay. Just shut up. Just give.
Are you going to share that on the episode when it happens? I have gone off the rails. We have
went off the rails.
Trayskull makes natural, functional, beautiful hardwood kitchenware that is beautiful enough to display on your wall, but tough enough for everyday use. Go to Water Street Deli in Decorah and pick up some of his cutting boards, or I don't know what else he has there yet, but. Beautiful bowls, not the kind that you use to smoke weed with, Andy, you rascal.
Hey, gotta get prepared. 420 is about 6 months away, so
exactly. Is it? Less than.
Yeah, I said about. I didn't say exactly.
Well, I just thought, because I was like, oh god, my son was born in April. Is he 6 months? No, he's almost 7 months now. So yeah.
Are you sure you weren't born on 420?
I might have been.
And not 10 days later, so.
Yeah, anyway. Pick up our Look up Treskal on Facebook and Treskal. Beautiful woodworking.
You know how to spell. Good for you.
I do. I also know how to pick terrible teams.
That you also do.
Been a Dolphins fan my whole life.
I can't relate. So actually, I lied. I'm a Twins fan. They're bad. Okay, so Cody, Thursday night, you rolling with the Finns or not?
No. I hope I eat crow again.
Okay. Well,
Raven.
we're both picking the Raven.
Yeah. Chicago at Cincinnati.
I take back, if Flacco wins, I take back every bad thing that I've ever said about him. We're picking Cincy.
See, I picked the Bears.
Hey, we actually disagree. That's good.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of faith in that game, but I am shocked to see that overwhelmingly picked Bengals.
I think it's just because it's the Bears. I really think that. It's just because it's... And also, I think the fact of since he just lost to the Jets, I don't think people think they're going to lose twice in a row. To two bad teams in a row.
But they're a bad team.
I know, that's what I was just about to say. They are a bad team as well. And speaking of bad teams, Cody, the Vikings are at the Lions.
McCarthy, it would be the most, past Lions team thing to do to lose to the Vikings right in this game, but give me the Lions 100% of the time in that game.
Can I pick a tie? I don't think I can. I don't want any of these two teams to win.
You just don't pick.
No, I'm going to pick. I don't want to lose our picks in. So give me Detroit.
Yeah. Carolina at Green Bay. Who you got here, Andy?
I mean, on one hand, I still do believe in Bryce. No, let's go Pack-Go all day, every day.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's where you're going with as well.
It is 100%.
Okay, the next game, Chargers Titans.
Chargers.
Yeah, it pains me to say that. Like, it pains you to say that, but yeah,
it does. Atlanta at New England.
Patriots.
Yeah, that would be the very Falcons thing to do to win this game.
Yep,
be very
100%
reminiscent of this season, but I also have the Pats.
Okay. Niners G-Men.
No Cam. Give me the Niners.
No Cam, no problem. Except they're gonna have a bunch of problems. Give me the Niners.
Yeah.
As well.
Huh.
Ooh. This one's interesting.
It is.
Colts, Steelers.
I'm going to go with the Colts.
I am too. I think this is kind of where Pittsburgh starts their downhill or downward trajectory. And Mike Tomlin's probably out. You know what's crazy? All of the NFC North coaches could be out of a job after this year. And I wonder if that's ever happened. AFC. Sorry if I said NFC. I meant AFC. Because I think Zach Taylor could easily get fired, especially if they lose to the Bears. Stefanski's all but gone.
Yeah.
And then Harbaugh and Tomlin, I think their runways with their respective teams are basically gone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I just wonder if that's ever happened where an entire division has been looking for a head coach.
Let me ask the guy that I normally ask for these types of things. Hey, Andy, has an entire division's team coaches ever gotten fired in the same year?
I don't think so, because somebody's always won the division, so I think that's the one person that keeps their job.
Yeah. But then I've seen it, you know who would be the team, like what it would have been? It would have been the
AFC West?
AFC West the year that they went
fired
14-2.
Yep, and fired Mark. Well, because I bet the Raiders probably fired their head coach, because Al Davis fired coaches about every other year. But I, unless if Denver moved on from Mike Shanahan during that year, I think that would have
Yeah.
been the one time when they wouldn't have. So,
Huh.
yeah. Okay. So we're both going
Yeah.
Indy, right?
Yes.
I just want to. Okay.
Which I just want to point out that the percentage of people that picked that game is almost the exact same as the people that picked the Bengals to beat the Bears. Isn't that a little?
It's a very nice percentage of people that picked Indy.
Hey, 6-9.
Okay. What do we got next?
Denver at Houston.
I struggled with this game a lot. I'm going to go with Houston off of their big win this past week.
Okay. There's our second difference of the game of the week.
Okay.
Give me Denver.
Yeah, I have no faith in that one at all. If I'm being perfectly honest. Jags, Raiders.
Sunshine, shine on.
Yep.
Give me the Jags.
The Raiders are awful.
They're not
so
good.
bad.
They're
Pete
not
Carroll's
good
probably
football.
done. He should have stayed retired.
Yes. Speaking of bad teams, New Orleans at the Rams.
Yeah, the Saints are bad. Tyler Shook is going to be really bad. The Rams win by a lot.
Yeah, they win easily. All right.
Okay. Cody, we got the Chiefs, we got the Bills.
Buck Buffalo, let's go Chiefs.
Originally, I had the Chiefs. However, Christian brought up a very good point today at work. Buffalo always has Kansas City's number in the regular season.
It's true.
It's weird. It is very weird. Give me Buffalo.
All right. The next game's an interesting one.
Yeah. Seahawks, Commanders?
Yeah, give me the Sea Chickens.
I think Jaden Daniels is back. I think this is desperate times call for desperate measures. I think Washington wins at home.
Okay.
What worries me, and I did get this also just popped in my mind. RG3 tore his ACL like bad against Seattle on a Sunday night.
God, you're such a superstitious guy.
I am. However, unfortunately, if that does happen, I'm not going to let you hear the end of it.
I mean, it won't bother me.
I know, but I'm just. I like to remind you when I'm right.
It's so rare.
It happens more times than you think. All right,
No,
and then Cody.
You'd remind me if it happened. No, you don't remind me of many things.
Who says you just don't have short-term memory loss?
I could, but you'd still continue reminding me.
That's true, but you just won't remember that I told you anything.
Huh?
Yeah.
Arizona at Dallas.
Dallas one's a close one. I think.
I also have Dallas.
Okay. So we disagree on what, 3?
Either 3 or 4.
Yeah. So somebody's going.
You had the Commanders.
Oh, that's true. So it is 4.
You had the Commanders, Bills.
Texans.
Yeah. Bills, Texans, and
Cincy.
Yep.
Okay. So good. We disagree a bit. Actually, I like that better than us agreeing on everything.
I know that was weird. I didn't like it.
So, Cody, you know how you've been the theme of today or this episode has been I've been your stat guy, basically.
Yeah.
Like I like giving you fun stats. Well, that kind of leads right into our top 5, I would say. Wouldn't you?
I would agree.
So, our top 5 is going to be our top 5 unbreakable records, right? Is that basically what we're going with? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So, before we dive into our top 5, just a reminder to everybody out there listening that our top 5 is brought to you by the boys at Lick Tags. Lick Tags is servicing Northeast Iowa and Southeast Minnesota with your lawn care, snow removal, power washing, and small engine repair needs. Give the guys at Lick Tags a call at 563-203-4238 and tell them that the boys at the Unrelated Sports Podcast sent you there.
That's us.
Yeah, what Cody said.
All right.
Okay,
I have
lead
a
us
hard
off,
time.
Cancer.
I'm going to have a hard time. I'm going to give you my 2 that aren't in my top 5, but I think they're very notable.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with just to make Andy happy. Richard Petty, 27 wins in one season in NASCAR.
Yeah, that's never going to happen ever
That's
again.
insane.
That's also because that's when they raced like multiple times during the week, and the
Right,
races maybe only had like 8 drivers in it.
right. Like, but still,
Yeah,
not gonna
I
be
know it's still
broken.
insane. Oh yeah, we'll never be broken. I'm just
And the
giving
other one,
context of why it was so big.
the other one should be in a top 5. Normally would be. I'm just a strange person. I'm gonna go with Gretzky's 2,857 career points.
Wow.
Because somebody just broke his scoring record, and he's not even close to the points record.
That's still so insane.
It's, it took the guy who just did it.
Ovechkin.
Ovechkin took him one less game, which is awesome
Yeah.
to take the goal record, but points because you get like a point for an assist, right?
Yep.
That's insane.
Yeah. There's a reason he's called the Great One.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell just happened?
Oh, did you erase your list?
No. Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, so you want to lead, or so? What,
Did you have a
what's
best?
your
You didn't
actual
have a
number 5?
best. Oh, my number 5. We're gonna go with Brett Favre's 321 consecutive starts.
Yeah, that's a good
Not
one.
even close to getting broken. I think the next somebody might have got one of the Mannings got to like 200. Was it Eli? Then he got benched.
Yeah, and people want Eli to start, just so that would stay.
Yeah, they just
that
wanted
streak
to
would
like
stay.
literally play a play and then get benched. But
Yeah.
just for the record, like, no.
No, yeah, Eli had a little bit more class than that. So
Favre also earned that. Like, dude was murdered on the football field sometimes and never sat out
until he got concussed.
Yep.
A game that I was at against Buffalo.
Buck Buffalo.
All right, so my number 5 is also a Brett Favre stat, actually. It's the career interceptions record that he holds. 336 career interceptions. That will never be broken because quarterbacks don't get that long of leashes.
No, they don't. And the game has changed. And
that too. But yeah, 336
that's
career
a
interceptions.
lot. All right, my number 4 is going to be Wade Shawless of Clarion University, a 2-time NCAA champ. He has the record for 106 career pins in college wrestling. Not even going to be close. Nobody else has cracked 100. They aren't anymore because he had 152 matches in his maybe around 160 matches in his career. Most of these guys don't get 100 matches in their career in college, and that's even wrestling 5 years now, a lot of them. So never going to be touched.
Is that also because of just the strength of competition now, do you think?
Yes, there's also a lot better. Okay. I mean, there was a Hawkeye that came in recently and said he was going to be the first one he was going to take the record for the most Hawkeye pins, and never even came close because you just can't. I mean, and it's a heavyweight thing mostly, but heavyweights or upper weights used to be where you get your most pins, but the style of wrestling for heavyweights now has changed. Like, it used to be a couple of big fat guys rolling around and now it's 2 dudes that are ripped.
Well, yeah, because what was it? The Stevenson and
Yeah,
who the heck was the
Mason
guy that beat him
Paris.
from? Yes, from Oklahoma State.
Oh no! Oh no! Not Mason Paris.
Yeah.
That was Mason Paris. Won the year that last year, 2 years ago or whatever. Now Wyatt Hendrickson.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, because those are two
beasts.
pretty
And like
solidly built human beings.
looking at like you go back and look at like a guy like Kyle Snyder who wrestled. He, I mean, he wrestled. He's probably weighing more like 215, but like just and actually look at two of the top contenders this year. Ben Keeter from Iowa, who I think he's weighing about 245, and AJ Ferrari. He moved up to heavyweight this year. I mean,
Yeah,
he's a physical specimen. Not a big fan of him, but like
yeah, but still,
he's entertaining.
yeah. No, I totally get that. All right, so my number 4, I'm kind of piggybacking off of your best of the rest. I'm gonna have another Richard Petty stat for you. His 200 career Cup Series victories.
Yeah, that's insane. How
Yeah,
many did?
never gonna be touched.
Who's the next on? Is it Gordon?
No, David Pearson with like was it 105 or
Wow.
maybe 110. I can't remember if he got into the teens or not. Um, and then after that, it's Jeff Gordon in '93.
Okay.
Which
Wow.
honestly, the Gordon one, I don't even know if anybody's ever going to get to that. Like Denny
Right.
Hamlin just got to win number 60 a few weeks ago, and for how close the competition is nowadays, I don't know if anybody's even going to get to that anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no way anybody ever gets to the 200 that King Richard has.
Right. Like there's just such a parody or like
Yep.
I'm gonna piggyback off of that for my number 3.
Okay.
My number 3 is gonna be the Dolphins' perfect season.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't think it can be replicated because there's just too many good teams, and I mean the difference between the best team and the worst team in the NFL some years isn't that great. Right now it probably is pretty big get. Well, we don't know who the best team in the NFL is, but
Yeah. But no, you're right though. Like there is not one team that can't be beaten on any given Sunday.
right. And I mean, look at it got close to getting beat a few years back, and that was I think the best. That was probably one of the best teams the NFL has ever seen.
Which one? The New England team?
New England that lost
Oh
the.
yeah.
I mean, that was a fantastic team offensively and defensively, and they didn't do it. I think that was the best shot that had ever to be broken.
Yep. No, I agree 100%. Okay. So my number 3, I'm gonna double dip here because it's one guy, but it's 2 records. It's Cy Young. His 511 career wins are never gonna be touched at all. But nowadays, with how analytics are with baseball, probably the more unbreakable record is his 749 complete games.
Holy cow.
Now, again, pitching dynamics and mechanics a lot different nowadays than they were way back when, but that's still insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Baseball records are nuts. I mean, some of them are really, really nuts.
Baseball records are some of the most fun things to hear when you're watching a baseball game because they have
Yep.
the most off the wall stats. Like
Well,
this dude
like,
has he bats 500 when there's an east wind on a Sunday when Jack Meoff is eating a bag of chips. Like
the name. That was good. Well, or like take Game 1 of the World Series where it is the 1,701st World Series game. Game 1 was, and that was the first time there had ever been a pinch hit grand slam.
Awesome.
Like it's just weird. Yeah, it's baseball. How can you not be romantic about baseball?
I like stats and all that from baseball more than I like watching baseball itself. Going to a game is different. I like going to games.
And it's postseason ball too, Cody. Especially that game last night. It's just that it keeps you on the edge of your seat. Okay, so what's number 2?
go with one of my goats of football, the GOAT wide receiver, Jerry Rice, with 22,895 receiving yards in a career.
Yeah, that ain't ever gonna get touched.
Not even close. I mean, like, they're talking Tyreek is a Hall of Fame. Like, I just saw he had a 95% chance of making the Hall of Fame, getting a gold jacket. And he has, what, like 14,000 yards?
Yeah, and then I mean Chase might get somewhere in that ballpark but wide receiver shelf lives nowadays are so
Yeah,
short.
it is.
And
I mean, Jerry Rice, like, I could go to more Jerry Rice stats because receiving yards over 40 is still a Hall of Fame career for him.
Cody, who has the second most receiving yards over 40?
Uh, is it Favre?
I thought it was Tommy.
No, uh, no,
Wasn't Tommy?
he's dead last because he had negative.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Um, but and again, the craziest thing about Jerry Rice is that so he's obviously the best wide receiver on the Niners, and then the Raiders go to the Super Bowl, and who's their top wide receiver? It's Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
And then the Seahawks go to the Super Bowl, and who's their, I think, was their number one wide receiver?
Uh,
It was Jerry Rice.
Let's see. No, I had that back. You were right. It's Tom Brady
Okay.
is number 2 on that list.
Yep.
Jerry Rice had 2,500 after 40. Tom Brady is second with 6 yards. Mercedes Lewis is actually third
Big dog.
with 2. Everybody else, other than Brett Favre, is 0, and then Brett Favre has negative 2 yards receiving
Nice.
after the age of 40.
I think I saw Mercedes Lewis is getting a workout with, is it Pittsburgh? It's somebody in the AFC North. I don't know if it's Pittsburgh or Cincy.
Actually, that's something we should talk about. There's been a couple trades today.
There been?
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that. I saw I guess the Patriots traded a lineman.
They traded away also a safety.
Ew.
To
Is it Tennessee?
No, it's somebody in the NFC.
I'm looking quick too.
Patriots sent Kyle Duggar to Pittsburgh. And then they sent Keon White to the San Francisco 49ers.
That's exactly what the Niners need is more freaking pass rushers.
It's just weird that like they're contenders trading away players.
Yeah, I don't quite get that move, but maybe they weren't good locker room fits. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, go to your number 2.
Okay, my number 2, we're sticking with baseball here. It's Joe DiMaggio's 56-game hit streak, like consecutive games that he hit in. The way baseball players are nowadays, like where it's all just about launch angle and you're basically just trying to kill the ball and hit a homer on every at bat. Yeah, that's never going to be touched. Like the closest somebody came, I think, was it Jimmy Rollins or Chase Utley? Got in like the 40s, like the low 40s, I think, one year.
Okay.
But that's still like 2-3 weeks worth of games.
Yeah.
That's still to kid in to catch that.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
All right, my number 1 is sport that I don't know if I've ever talked about, but I'm going to say Michael Phelps, 23 gold medals. Good luck.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
He's the GOAT. He is the GOAT.
Yes. The goofy looking mother. But
yes, he is.
Put him in the water. Holy cow, I wouldn't want to mess with him.
Also got to witness Tiger Woods' epic comeback at the 2019 Masters.
Yes, he did. I think we'd mentioned that like a week or two ago.
I think you're right. I think we did. But yeah, Phelps, not bad. I still remember though when he was going for 8 or whatever it was for the most in one Olympics, and during that relay race they have the close finish where
with Ryan Lochte was in it, and
and just come from behind, winning by just like a millimeter basically.
Yes. I actually I remember watching that because I was living out with some friends out on Highway 52 outside of Decorah, and we didn't have cable or anything,
Yeah.
but we had antenna, and I just happened to like get my TV working that night to be able to see that race. Like that was literally,
Nice.
literally turned on the TV, and that was the first race that was on, and it was like, holy cow! Like we just witnessed history.
That's a pretty cool
It
feeling,
was.
isn't
It
it?
was.
In all honesty. Okay, so I'm sticking with baseball for one more for number one, and it's the Favre Iron Man streak is awesome. Cal Ripken's Iron Man streak will never be touched in baseball. 2,632 consecutive games played. And must I remind you, they play 162 over the course of a season.
How many seasons is that? That's.
I'll do the math.
I mean, that's. Wow. But you got, yeah, playoff games in that too, but holy cow.
16 plus. 16 plus seasons.
And then you look at like NBA players and game management loads and blah.
Yep. Well, and Ripken's thing was, and I think he learned this from Lou Gehrig, who the only reason Lou had whose record he broke, but the only reason Lou had to stop is because I don't know, he was dying with ALS.
Yeah. Yep.
But I think Gehrig's thing was always that you never know who of the fans going to the game who bought a ticket just to see you, and this might be their only time ever to see you play.
Yeah.
And I wish more, specifically basketball players. I mean, some baseball players deal with this too, but I wish they would get that in their mind of like, hey, you're also.
This is why you're here.
Yeah.
It's for the fans. Like
they're the reason you're getting paid all this money. Like
yes.
if they weren't showing up, you'd be getting paid peanuts.
Right.
So I think Cal took that same approach. And then I think there was just one day where I can't remember if he was hurt or if I think he just finally it was time to sit down.
Yeah.
But yeah, that will never be touched ever again.
No, that's insane.
Yeah. And also because
just
a lot of guys,
how many players have that long of a career anyway?
That's what I was going to say. That's also part of it is that, yeah, these players barely even make it 12 years, for example. And especially for how big or faster, stronger all the athletes are nowadays, things break a lot easier.
Think of how elite of an athlete you have to be able to keep your body going for 162 games a year, plus all of the training. Like, there's not a very long off season in baseball.
And also, you have to perform at that high of a level for your manager not to say, yeah, we're going to give you the day. We're taking you out of the lineup because you're just not. It's not working.
You're not an asset to the team right now.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. I like that. That's a good way to look at it. So yeah, that record never going to be touched.
No.
Unless if we start people start having bionic limbs and stuff like that. So yeah, that is my top unbreakable record.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you.
I tried. I can't believe I didn't have a single Tiger Woods golf record in there.
I mean, you can pick and choose whatever one you want.
His amount of days at number one would be.
Oh yeah, that consecutive cuts made.
Yeah.
I think that's still probably the biggest one. And especially now with some of the no-cut events going, or we're having more and more no-cut events, but it's that dude was, he was always there. Even when he wasn't there, he was always there going into the weekend.
He was world's number one for 683 weeks in his life, and 281 of those were consecutive.
I mean, Scotty's starting that run toward there, but I don't know.
I don't think he can do that. Because there's
actually
Ricky or Rory could take it. Yeah.
There's only one thing that helps out Scotty right now, and it's the fact that we have two separate tours.
That does help him a little bit.
Just in all honesty, but also I think Tiger was younger when he took over the number one spot in the world compared to Scotty.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah. So, I hope we get to see the big cat play competitive golf just one more time.
I know.
So, well, Cody, I think we're both starting to get a little tired. You ready to wrap this up?
100. Well, it says that Tiger Woods, at the age of 3, shot a 48 for a 9.
What's that like? I don't know how to do that at all. That's over.
That's crazy. At 3.
Actually, no, I lied. No, I think
you-
I did shoot like what, a 46 or 47.
Yeah, you were.
Okay.
You shot a 40. I think I shot a 45. You shot a 46.
Okay. Good. I'll give myself a little bit of credit then.
Yeah. But
So,
wow.
yeah. Okay. So, Cody, is there anything you would like to say to the wonderful people that are still listening?
Remember, fullbacks are people too, and even honorary fullbacks like Cam Scatterbo.
Yep.
He's a person. It's gonna be fun to watch him play for at least 2 more years now because he didn't die.
He didn't scramble his brain for 8 more weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah. Everybody, make sure to like, subscribe, rate, review, leave us a comment, give us a question, let Cody know how stupid he is. And then, other than that, thank you all for listening, and we will catch you next week.
Peace.